Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Today, we deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center. Trinity Health, making more possible.
If it's fire damage, Agent Fred Iron. From burnt to unburnt, he does that.
Our history sets us on our path. From the moment we're born, we begin our walk through life. We learn so we can discover. We find our passion and develop our skills. We build relationships. We start thinking about what we're going to leave behind to those we love. Let our legacy help shape yours. First International Bank and Trust. No matter your place in life, we can help you live first.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold up! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
And we are live here on the PSP Network from Shiloh Christian High School, home of the Skyhawks, where we have a big Class A Region 4 matchup featuring the number 3 team in the state, the Killdeer Cowboys, on the road, taking on the home team on the scoreboard, the Shiloh Christian School Skyhawks. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Caden Sheen, joined by me, my longtime friend, Anthony Vetter. We are excited for some good hoops tonight here in the capital city.
Yeah, Region 4 battle here between Shiloh and Killdeer. It's going to be interesting to see when you got number 3 coming into number 4. Both teams playing really good basketball as of late, and good crowd here, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen tonight.
So the Cowboys come in, coached by Greg Pruitt in his third year, currently sitting at 13-1 on the season, coming off a brutal road stretch to end the second to last week of January, where they went on three straight road games, went to Des Lacs Burlington, got a win on a Thursday, went to Valley City on a Friday, got a 14-point win there, and then the next day traveled all the way down to Wahpeton and picked up another victory.
Yeah, I talked to Coach before the game here, and he said that road trip they learned a lot. They got a couple guys banged up with some ankle injuries, unfortunately, and a player that was kind of battling the flu the last couple weeks. But he said they learned a lot from it as they played three really good teams and walked away with three big wins, where in Division A basketball, it's hard to win anywhere, especially when you're out in Killdeer traveling on the road for 2-3 hour road trips.
As for the Skyhawks, they are head coached by Brad Miller, currently in his 8th year with the program. The Skyhawks currently just got bumped up to number 4 in the recent polls. They are currently sitting at 9-3 on the season, and I mean, they're picking up steam at the right time here as well.
Yeah, and with Shiloh, they're a team that is always going to be there. At the start of the year, at the end of the year, they're always tough. That Killdeer, they're excited to play here because Shiloh's a tough gym to win at, and they're always battle-tested. When you look, their 3 losses were to number 1 Kindred, they lost to number 2 Devils Lake, and then they lost to number 2 in Division A basketball down in South Dakota, Rapid City Christian. So all 3 losses to top-ranked teams in North Dakota and South Dakota.
2 very good teams going at it here tonight on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change with locations in Minot and Bismarck. Find us online at VIOC.com. We'll step aside and be back right after this for more of our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
For those who dream big, Ackerman Estvold is here with the latest tools and innovations to design smart. Our team of architects and engineers carefully plan every step of construction, making it possible to build bold. And most importantly, we know how valuable it is to give back, ensuring our communities continue to thrive for generations to come. That's Ackerman Estvold.
And welcome back to Shiloh Gymnasium here once again as we have the Killdeer Cowboys going up against the home team on the scoreboard, the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. We'll go ahead and jump into our player profiles here tonight. First player profile will be brought to you by Swenson RV and Marine. Swenson RV and Marine is your official tracker marine dealer with a full line of tracker and nitro fishing boats, along with the Sun Tracker and Regency pontoons. They also have a full line of tracker off-road Yeti houses and many campers at their locations in Minot and Bismarck. Shop online at swensonrv.com. Starting off with the Killdeer Cowboys, we have Owen Schleppenbach coming in, averaging 11.8 points per game, 6.2 rebounds a game. He is a 2-time All-Region selection, and just the go-to guy for this Killdeer Cowboy squad.
Yeah, Schleppenbach, 6'4" senior, as you said. He's a great rebounder, leads the team in rebounding. He just scored 1,000 points a couple games ago against Wahpeton, which is a great milestone for him and an accomplishment to all his hard work. He's a guy that also on the stat sheet I look at, he averages almost 2 steals a game. So for being 6'4", he's got length. He can really get out and defend, and he affects the passing lanes, and it'll be exciting to see what he can do here tonight.
Jumping over to the Skyhawks side of the court. This one is brought to you by Envision Cooperative. Envision Cooperative of Rugby, Towner, Mohall, Sherwood, and Wolford is here to help you with your farming and home needs. We can do this together at Envision Cooperative. For the Skyhawks, our player to watch here tonight is Tristan Grease. He's coming in averaging just under 7 points a game, putting up a whopping 10.5 rebounds per night. He was recently named second team All-State football selection, and he is the guy who controls the paint for the Skyhawks.
Yeah, he's got a high motor, a great rebounder, and he's got size, so he's a football player. He brings a lot of physicality to Shiloh, which tonight in a game where Killdeer's got a lot of size, Tristan's going to have to play bigger than what he is, and as you see, he averages almost 11 rebounds a night. So tonight he's going to have his hands full with Killdeer and the size that they're going to put at him. He's a great player, and we're excited to watch Tristan get to work tonight.
Should be a good battle between number 3 and 4 here tonight in the Shiloh Gymnasium. Like I said in that recent poll, 3 and 4, we're looking for, it's going to be a good contest here tonight. And super excited to get the call on this one for some Class A Region 4 matchup. We will step aside on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Remember, you can find them online at VIOC.com.
Had your back, or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need. Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
You've worked hard, saved well, and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
In times of loss, ServPro brings hope. With expertise in Minot and Bismarck, we don't just restore homes, we rebuild lives.
Nobody thinks about personal injury until it happens. But when injury strikes, so will your bills and the turmoil and everything you'll miss out on. It's a mess, and you need someone to help it all make sense. That someone is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We know the territory and the process, and we work smart and hard to get you results. It's easier to get back to normal knowing there's a team behind you. We're the ones the other side doesn't want you to call. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Welcome back to the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show right here on the PSP Network. Once again, Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Timely services that won't slow you down. No appointment needed. Stay in your car. Drive through oil change. Find them online at VIOC.com with locations in Minot and Bismarck. Killdeer Cowboys return back to the court. We'll go ahead and take a look at the schedule for the PSP Network the rest of this week. Anthony, any games stick out to you?
I like Thursday night in West Hope. Bishop Bryan taking on the Sioux. That's a big game in Class B. That'll be a fun one. I wish I could be up there, but it's a little bit too far away from Bismarck for a one-night drive.
TD's punching his hands over there. I mean, every single time we see the Lions pop up on the screen, we're going to shout out the alma mater. We got to shout out the Lions. Jumping into the recent polls, this is the region ranking thus far. So you can see Killdeer and Shiloh, they're both getting their first region game of the season.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing looking at this, because the numbers on the left don't really tell you what they're ranked, right? But obviously Killdeer, Shiloh have not played a region game yet. Tonight is their first one. Killdeer ranked 3rd in the state, Shiloh ranked 4th. The region's very good. Dickinson, Trinity in there, Standing Rock, Beulah, Hazen, and Watford City. So that's Region 4 is very fun. It's interesting to see who's going to come out on top, as tonight we have one of the best matchups in their region probably going forward for this year. These teams might see each other again, though, in order to get to the state tournament.
I would definitely bank on these two seeing each other again later down the road. Now got a little too ahead of myself on that one. This is the most recent poll. Like I mentioned, Killdeer number 3, Shiloh number 4, Kindred staying at that top spot at 10-0. Devils Lake coming in at number 2 at 13-0, and then rounding out the top 5 is Thompson at 10-3.
Yeah, again, it's kind of been the same for a lot of parts for the most part of this year. Kindred staying on top, Devils Lake, Killdeer, Shiloh, and Thompson. You know, it's anybody's region or anybody's poll going forward the rest of the year, as Killdeer battled with Kindred early on in the year. So it's up to anybody to see who wants to win the state championship when it comes to tournament time.
Polls are excited, don't get me wrong, but all that matters is you start getting hot right now. We're in the back half of the season now. This is when teams start to turn it on and make that final season push towards toward the region tournament, toward the state tournament, and ultimately try to get on the right beating path heading toward that state championship goal.
Yeah, this is where you got to gel together, and you know, you like to see what all your hard work paid off for the year as you get to the end of the year, and these are always big games, and it's exciting to see what will happen.
And we'll catch you on the other side of our Valvoline Instant Oil Change right here on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
Welcome back to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show here on the PSP Network. As we are going to jump into our keys of the game, brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. There's no other choice to steal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan today at 222-2155 to make sure your furnace is performing at the top of its game. Once again, call Dylan today at 222-2155.
Yeah, so for Killdeer, their length and height tonight, you know, they're a long team. They start 6'4", 6'3", 6'5". I mean, they're long and athletic. You know, that's what they need to use tonight in order to beat Shiloh here, is kind of throw at them that length that they have and athleticism and kind of dominate the glass, and that's what I would like to see Killdeer do tonight. And for Shiloh, you know, I'm going to say one and done. You know, that they're going to have to limit the second chances by Killdeer. They crash the glass. That's kind of how Killdeer, that's how they work. You know, they got some good shooters that'll be outside, but you got to rebound and eliminate the second chance opportunities from happening, and Shiloh will have a good opportunity to get into their offense. They're a high-scoring team, right? They average 65 points a night. You got to defend, rebound, go to the other end, and get some good offense.
Break it down real quick. Use your length. Limit the length.
That's very good.
Those keys to the game brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. Once again, make sure that Furnace is performing at the top of its game. Call Dylan today at 222-2155. We're just getting ready to wrap up our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show here on the PSP Network as the clock slowly but surely striking down before we get ready for the national anthem. So once again, Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Find them online at VIOC.com.
Good evening once again, basketball fans, and welcome to the campus of Shiloh Christian School and the Thomas Francis Fish Gymnasium for this regional matchup between the visiting Killdeer Cowboys and your Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. At this time, we ask that you please stand if you are able and remove all headgear as Shiloh senior CADEN England prays over tonight's game. And please remain standing, direct your attention to our nation's flag for the playing of our national anthem.
Please pray with me. Dear Lord, I thank you for this day. I thank you that you bring everyone here safely. I thank you for the game of basketball, and I pray that we have a clean and safe game. Amen.
Following the anthem as we get ready to jump over from our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show to our live game feed. We will go through the starting lineups here tonight. So first on the lineup chart for the 13-1 Killdeer Cowboys, they are gonna run Cale Hansen, Owen Schleppenbach, Cooper Bang, Jackson Reese, and McCory Dolan. The Killdeer Cowboys are head coached by Greg Pruitt, like we did mention in that pregame show. Currently in his third year, coming off of a state tournament appearance for the squad a season ago.
Yeah, Killdeer's first state tournament appearance in 70 years for them last year. That was pretty cool to be there and see them get to go to state. And at state, they ended up taking 6th place. They beat DLB in the second day and lost to Valley City, but again, they built off of it, and here they are the next year ranked 3rd, and that's what happens when you can make it to state some of those years and you believe in your team and your coaching staff, and the city kind of gets behind you a little bit, and it feels good, and you strive for greatness, to make it back again.
Jumping over to the Skyhawks. The Shiloh Skyhawks are running with a 6'3" senior Wyatt Weston, Dawson Davis, Caden England, Carson Quam, and Tristan Grease. They are head coached by Brad Miller, who once again is currently in his 8th season with the program, coming in at 9-3. They also had a state tournament appearance last year, but that's just typical for a Shiloh Christian team.
Yeah, Shiloh made it last year. They beat Delax Burlington in the first round. Then they lost to Kindred at 56-46, lost to Grafton, so they took 4th. So both of these teams here tonight, last year Shiloh 4th, Killdeer 6th. It's a new year. Both teams they lost some talent, but they also bring back a lot of good talent. So it'll be exciting to see here at Shiloh's gym what we're going to get, as this is one of the better venues, in my opinion, in the state to play basketball. I loved playing here back in the day. We always had good battles with Shiloh, and it was one of those games that you looked forward to on your schedule, and I'm sure both of these teams and coaches did as well, and here we are.
So we jump over to our live main feed here on the PSP network as we are ready to tip off between number 3 in the state and the visitors on the scoreboard, the Killdeer Cowboys wearing the black unis, and the home team on the scoreboard, number 4 team in the state, the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. They are wearing their new white unis. This is our first time getting to see them at home this year, so this should be a fun one, and we're ready to roll as that tip is controlled by the Skyhawks, and England will set up the offense for the home team. Weston looking to drive, puts on a nice spin move, and the Skyhawks strike first here tonight.
Nice move there. We didn't really get to talk about him too much in the pregame show, but he's a great shooter for Shiloh, and he had a nice spin there to start him off.
Bang looking to throw it inside. Killdeer a little sloppy with it, finally get it under control. Looking to go inside to Davis. That one is stolen away by the Skyhawks. England right down Main Street for 2.
Yeah, nice drive there by England. Just, no one picked him up, and he was able to get down the court for an easy layup.
As Dalen is able to respond for 2, as Cowboys are on the scoreboard for the first time here tonight.
I thought we were getting to Corey first, but it looks like Jacory's in the game for Killdeer, so that was my mistake on that.
It's a 3-point basket by Dawson Davis. Shiloh is a team that loves to shoot the 3 ball, and if they see it going through early, this could be a long night.
Yeah, they get them up. We were watching that JV game, and even in the JV game, they really like to shoot the 3, but that's kind of what makes them go, so they're a good team when they make shots.
Working down low, that one won't go for Schleppenbach. Another 3 for the Skyhawks. It's good by Carson Guam. As we are going to take a look at our Ryan Family Dealership replay right here. Just hand down, man down, 3-pointer in the corner by Quam. We'll stay on the air here on the PSP network as minute 45 into this game. On our BNC National Bank scoreboard, we have the Skyhawks leading 10-2. They got up to a hot start here tonight.
Yeah, quick timeout by Killdeer. They just got to get matched up. You can't let Shiloh come down and just have easy, wide open transition 3s there. They'll make you pay.
That they have thus far. Both teams return from the timeout. Each and every timeout brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. Find them online at fibt.com. As Jacory Dalen has the ball. Gives it up to Bang up top. He is defended by Quam. Going inside. Schleppenbach can't get it to go. It's like that one's going to be tipped off the Cowboys, and it will be Shiloh basketball.
Yeah, that was a nice way to get it down low to Schleppenbach. You see it, he's just a big kid, and he'll make those. It's just you got to settle in a little bit. Shiloh's kind of playing some up-tempo basketball, trying to get Killdeer out of sorts, and just got to settle in here.
England kicks it to the corner. Davis, his mid-range jumper is good.
Nice pull up by Davis. He's got a nice quick jump shot. When he got his feet set there, it's just elevates off too, and it's nice.
Grease able to get it back. Saves the possession for the Cowboys. Kick out to the corner. That 3-pointer by Reese won't go. Rebounded by Quam. Shiloh gets a little sloppy. Pull up by Dalen. Skyhawks get the board. This is going back to back right now. England, no one picks him up. He's gonna drive to the lane. As Jackson Reese steps in and takes a charge.
Yeah, you could see they kind of took one earlier, and that time it almost looks like here on the replay that Reese was just ready for it, and he's like, oh, he's coming down, I'm gonna take a charge.
Reese will get the inbound. He is defended by Weston. Turnover, Weston's gonna get the steal. He's looking to go coast to coast. He's gonna get chased down.
What a nice block by Dalen there. Just chased him down. You see that athleticism by Killdeer, how they just got so much length there.
So the Skyhawks do a really good job getting back on defense. Tip that one out. Taking a look at our Ryan Family Dealership replay. Weston comes up with the steal, but no, chase down block for the Cowboys. Bang, three.
It's a nice shot by Bang, you know, that they're settling in it. They just got to get their feet set and get under control.
Corner three put up by Landon Barth won't go. He checked into the game for the first time here tonight. They're going to get CADEN England on the foul. That's going to be his second team foul here early on.
Yeah, that's big to get England in foul trouble here. As he's a 13-point per game guy with he is their floor general for Shiloh, so he kind of makes the team go. And that's 2 quick fouls here in the first 4 minutes of the game.
Bang right to the rim, can't get the layup to go. Barth gives it up. Wing three by Davis won't go. Rebounded by Grease. That one. Killdeer. Pinball machine up the court for the layup.
That was a nice play there, just to get it up to Cale Hansen, and it was just tic-tac-toe and right down for 1-2 layup.
Skyhawks looking to come right back, and they do. Wyatt Weston for 2. The 6'3" senior guard getting it to go. Cowboys with the ball up top. Hansen gives it up to Bang. Bang on the left wing. Shiloh student section getting into it here early on. Deep three-pointer by Hansen. That one won't go. Rebounded by Weston. Thought the Skyhawks were going to look to push it right away. So Weston absorbs some contact. No call. Corner three, that one won't go. Rebounded by Hansen. He's looking to push it up the court. Laramie. He's going to get fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Yeah, nice defensive possession there by Killdeer. You know, just they're able to get the rebound, and when they push in transition with their athleticism, I think that's when they're at their best, you know.
As Trey Laramie steps to the Serve Pro free throw line, 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro. As he knocks down both of his attempts, he will get a breather as Jackson Reese checks back into the game. Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game brought to you in part by the UPS store, located on South Broadway in Minot, and it is open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturday, 8:30 to 3. The UPS store, located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza, for all your packing and shipping needs.
Yeah, that was nice defensive play there by Cale Hansen. He was able to knock it off the leg of Shiloh there, and you know, Killdeer, you're down 8. About 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. You'd like to see you kind of cut this lead or even tie it up before you go into the second quarter here.
Hansen's putting on the move, dumps it in low, and that is Schleppenbach for 2.
As I said earlier, if you get it down low to him, he's just a big body, and he'll finish.
Turnover by the Skyhawks. Cowboys looking to push it, Bang with it. He's going to get blocked from behind by Weston.
I like the pushing, though. I like Killdeer. They're, you know, right there you have Schleppenbach get a steal, and it's a quick outlet up the floor. You're making Shiloh hustle back to play defense, which that's in Killdeer's in their favor if you get out and run.
Checking in for the first time for the Skyhawks is Xavier Bakowitz. As Grease is going to pick up his first foul, 4th team foul.
Yeah, Shiloh's got a little bit of the foul bug early on in this game. You got to keep your hands off. They're trying to play physical and kind of overpower Killdeer, but you know, you still got to defend without fouling. That's a tough thing to do.
Hansen trying to go off the double screen, it looked like right there. Quick turnaround jumper, that one falls short. Rebounded by Grease. The Cowboys getting a little too antsy, trying to go for that loose ball. So that foul will be called on the 6-foot senior, Cale Hansen. Be his first personal. Hey fans, don't forget, tonight's game is brought to you in part by WRT. Enjoy high-speed action and co-op Cash 2 with WRT, your local broadband internet service provider.
Looks like they're getting dough bits for the Cowboys there with the foul. I thought he was straight up, but he must have had an arm over the outstretched arm of Carson Quam.
Calvin Dobitz just checked in for the game as Quam knocks down his first free throw on our Serve Pro free throw line. Minute 51 remaining here in this opening quarter on our BNC National Bank scoreboard as Quam goes 2 for 2. Cowboys get it across half court, looking to set up some offense. Quam, good ball pressure up top, gives it up to Bang. Inside Reese, turnaround jumper, that one won't go. Weston with the rebound, gives it up to Quam. Killdeer Cowboys with some good full court pressure right there. Weston, one extra pass, 3 won't go. Weston sticking with it. He's looking to drive, he'll pull up, mid-range jumper, that one won't go, rebounded by Bang.
Yeah, I think Killdeer kind of got lucky there as Weston was able to get an offensive rebound, and when he's open like that, he'll make you pay. He's a good shooter.
Nice step through move. That one won't fall by Reese, as it will stay in favor of the Cowboys.
Yeah, Killdeer's getting good opportunities. They missed a couple bunnies right now around the rim, but you know, you're down 8 points here, and it's a minute left in the first quarter. You kind of settled in a little bit. You know, you can see it from the tip-off. It was kind of like, oh, here we go, we're ready to play, and now you kind of get settled in, and the game slows down a little bit.
Schleppenbach checks back into the game. They're trying to go right inside to him, but Quam comes away with yet another steal. Around the back on Cooper Bang. Good ball movement by the Skyhawks. Weston in the corner, in the middle of the paint. That three-pointer by Bakovitz, not gonna go. It's rebounded by Schleppenbach. Kind of expected Grease to get that matchup on Schleppenbach here tonight, as Grease is gonna pick up the foul.
A tough take there by Dalen. Just Ja'Cory just, you know, spin move and gets inside and draws the foul. I mean, just he's got a quick first step. I mean, goes down hard, but good first step to get in there and get to the line.
As Ja'Cory Dalen knocks down his first free throw, checking into the game for the Skyhawks. Ames Moline, excuse me. And Nakori checks in for the Cowboys.
Yeah, looks like Reese will get a rest here to end the first quarter here for Shiloh, as Killdeer's making some substitutions here. You know, you get Hansen back in, but, you know, good first quarter by both teams here. Started out kind of fast-paced, and like I said, it's settling down, and we'll see what happens here to the last 30 seconds.
Dawson Davis with the ball. Quickly gets double teamed. It's the pressure by the Cowboys forcing another turnover.
That's what they do. They that length athleticism, they get out and they defend and they pick you up, and they want you to kind of make those mistakes by passing it late and just trying to get you sped up. So good play there by Killdeer.
That is one thing they want to do for sure, especially Shiloh. They want to get out and run, and that's what their guards have been looking to do as soon as they get that ball. But Cowboys too long, too lengthy. They are coming with that double team every single time. 10 seconds remain. Deep three by Hansen. That one won't go. Saved by the Skyhawks. 3 seconds left. Is Weston going to get a shot off? That three-pointer, just off the back iron by Moline. As we will step aside on our BNC National Bank scoreboard, where we have the home team Skyhawks leading the Cowboys 16-10. We'll step aside and be back after this.
People living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Spas Etc. is excited to introduce the addition of the Master Spas line, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas and swim spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools and saunas. Come check out the outstanding lineup of Master Spas at Spas Etc.
We are back on the PSP network here at Shiloh Christian High School, where we have the number 3 team in the state in the recent Class A poll, the Killdeer Cowboys, going against the number 4 team, the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. As the Skyhawks are going to force a turnover right out of the quarter timeout. Checking into the game for the first time for the Skyhawks is Mason Seifert. Weston inside, over to Quam. Quam will get it to go for the and one. Flexing on him real quick.
Nice play there by Carson Quam, just down low and stays with it. Kind of nice cut here and gets tapped on the head. Goes to the line.
He is able to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. One thing about that pass with Weston, too, notice how he kept that ball low. That's how you got to pass when you're inside the paint.
Yeah, there's a lot of hands in there. You know, it's tough sometimes for the big guys to catch them, but that's where it's got to be.
Schleppenbach is able to knock down the tray.
Owen Schleppenbach, he's gonna get rolling here. He's a stud, you know, for Killdeer. He's gonna get rolling and play his game.
Grease, acrobatic layup attempt. That one won't go. Rebounded by Hansen. Hansen slowing it up top. Takes a screen. He's going right to the cup for 2.
That was a nice move there. I kind of liked a little hesitation and kept the left hand dribble, and I thought he was going to go reverse, but finished on the strong side there.
As Weston's 3 rims in and out.
These quick possessions, they favor Killdeer.
Quick possessions. Here come the Skyhawks right in transition. They're going to get a foul. That is going to be called on number 31 to Corey Dalen. It's going to be his second team foul for the Cowboys here in this second quarter. We're not even a minute and a half in.
Yeah, he subbed in and picked up 2 quick fouls, and we'll just have to keep your eye on that as we go along here.
As Weston's able to knock down his first free throw on the Serve Pro free throw charity stripe. Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. There is no pizza like it. Try the Blue Buffalo or a plain cheese at Planet Pizza. Call now, 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza, serving the Magic City for over 25 years.
Big screen there, half court.
Quan ran right into a brick wall.
Yeah.
Skyhawks force a turnover, and they're looking to push it. England off to Quam. Quam can't get the layup to go. Just like that, Bang throws it ahead up to Hansen. Won't go. And the follow-up by Ja'Cory Dalen.
That was a very athletic play. Killdeer's getting after it here, kind of a scramble mode.
Weston quiets the crowd. Big 3 by Wyatt Weston.
He can shoot the ball. I'm glad to see that kid. He can really shoot it.
Hansen with the answer. Back-to-back triples.
These Killdeer fans right here, they get pretty excited. They get me fired up. You know, they're loud when they make a shot, and I kind of feed off that energy.
Grease working inside. He'll get it to go.
It's his first bucket of the night there. You know, like we said, he was the player to watch. He's got to be big down low and bang with these big guys that Killdeer throws at you. Nice play there, and got to see more of that.
Hansen, he's trying to go back-to-back threes. Dalen's jumper won't go. Yeah, Cowboy fans getting rowdy already. Feel bad for the little guy already having his fingers in his ears. Right below us as Weston knocks down another three.
He said he can shoot it, and he just steps into it. If you give him an inch of space with a hand down too, it's just it's a green light for Wyatt Weston.
Cowboys able to keep it. Bang right to the rim. Won't go. Wyatt Weston trying to step in and take the charge.
First foul on Weston, but you know, you gotta keep him in right now. He's got 8 points here in the second quarter, and we're not even 4 minutes in.
He's been the heartbeat of this Skyhawks team thus far, coming up with rebounds, points, steals.
Yeah, he's a good player. You see him, he averages 12 points a night, but he can step in. I mean, if you give him the opportunity to shoot the three ball, with Shiloh's offense and how they want to play, they'll gladly take transition pull-up threes. That's their game, you know.
England brings it up the court, kicks it over to Davis. Davis back to England.
They really pressure England when he has the ball.
Pelham, Jack Pelham, the 5'9" freshman in for the Skyhawks. He's going to throw it away. Little miscommunication with Wyatt Weston.
Yeah, you get, you know, if Jack Pelham's in the game, you know, he's a young freshman, but you want to see him just be in control, and Killdeer's obviously going to attack that, you know, knowing that he is a little younger. So
Cooper Bang inside. That one won't go. The follow-up by Dalen.
Athleticism, just keeping it up and tipping it, and Killdeer really, like we said earlier, they attacked the glass, man, on the offensive rebounds.
Grease somehow, some way was able to come up with that. He's going to get fouled hard trying to go up for the layup. Cowboys thought they were going to have a steal right there, and that ball just tip drill right into Grease's hands.
He got hit, kind of hit over the back of the head a little bit as they kind of were coming through to block the shot, but nothing personal or intentional, just a hard foul there.
As they attend to Grease on the court, we'll step aside on the PSP network. We are back on the PSP network. Quam's first free throw is up and in from the Serve Pro free throw line. Looks like Tristan Grease was able to walk off under his own power, favoring that lower back a little bit. Hopefully he's able to return here. Hopefully it's just a quick little stinger and he's back in the game. Dalen gives it up to Bang. Wait, rejects the screen from Reese. Reese has the ball now, trying to fire it over to Bang, won't go. Right place, right time by Dobitz for two. Calvin Dobitz getting on the board tonight.
Yeah, good hustle play. It was just right place, right time.
Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Minot State. With over 100 areas of study at Minot State, you'll earn the degree for the career you desire. Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, be you.
Offensive foul there. They're going to get on Dobitz. He was just kind of coming down, and I don't think he really saw where he was going, and ran into the defender for Shiloh.
Corey Dalen gets a breather. Schleppenbach is going to check back in as Calvin Dobitz will get a breather as well.
The fouls are flipped here in the second quarter. It was Shiloh had a lot of foul trouble kind of right away in the first, and now they've cleaned it up, and Killdeer with that aggressive style that they play has 4 fouls here.
England with the ball. He's looking to go right to the rim. Good kick out. Davis, triple, book it. timeout called for by the Skyhawks. We'll take a look at that one on our Ryan Family Dealership replay. England just driving, keeps his head up, finds the open Davis. Davis is able to bury the triple. We'll step aside and be back after this on the PSP Network.
Wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center. Trinity Health, making more possible.
Back on the PSP Network here at Shiloh Christian High School. Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Presswitch Orthodontics. Enjoy professional treatment in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Check them out at mynotbraces.com. Reese checks back into the game, and he's going to go right back to the Serve Pro free throw line.
Looks like they got Cale Hansen there. Just England got the rebound, and he pushed right down the middle of the floor. Nice bounce pass to Grease, and you know, Killdeer with the foul bug here. It's you're going to send Shiloh to the line, and they're a pretty good free throw shooting team overall this year. So,
with the new rules, since it is each quarter for Class A, 5 fouls and you're in the double bonus the rest of that quarter. Grease can't get either one to go. Shiloh able to keep their offensive rebound. Weston to the corner, Quam, little ball fake. That one won't go, Quam sticks with it. That one won't go. That ball is gonna be tipped out of bounds on the Skyhawks.
You know, right now in this game, Shiloh is winning the offensive rebounding battle. They got Greases in there, you got Quam in there battling. You know, you got Shiloh right now is winning the offensive rebound battle, giving them second chance opportunities, which is what we wanted to see Killdeer do. But Shiloh right now is doing that, and that's obviously leading them to have a 9-point lead right now.
Like Anthony said, Shiloh currently leads by 9 on our BNC National Bank scoreboard. That one won't go. BNC National Bank with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank.
Another foul there on Killdeer. Just as you see on the Ryan Family Dealership replay, just they're being set, and Killdeer is jumping to try to block a lot of shots. And you know, when we were playing in our days, our coach always said you got to stay down. You'll block more shots by being solid on your feet. I know it's a habit to jump and try to block shots, but sometimes you got to stay down, and you'll block shots by being on the floor.
I don't know, but what's cooler, getting a big time rejection or playing smart?
Yeah. Sometimes the big time rejection is pretty cool, but when you're down 10, you got to play smart a little bit here. So
I tried to go for the rejection on you back in the day, as Schleppenbach will get 2. Ended up biting on your pump fake and landing on your back.
I do remember that.
Good ball movement by the Skyhawks, as Grease is going to get that to go for 2.
Yeah, great bounce pass there to Grease, and you know that's a nice easy play when you just pass and you can get a wide open layup. You know, that feels good because what you're drawing up is working.
Let's take a look at that one, brought to you by Ryan Family Dealership. Look at the ball movement by the Skyhawks. Nice little dump off pass by Quam. And Grease is able to finish it off. England looking to drive. Kicks it over to Davis. Weston, 3. Another one. Wyatt Weston buries yet another triple here in this half. England trying to go for the steal, won't get it. Quam's coming up with it. So we are going to have a jump ball.
Good hustle by both teams. It's you know, Killdeer, you're going to get a little bit into the game and the emotions right now. You're down 13, kind of, you know, you're not playing the best basketball that you know you can, but you got to see what, you got to get yourself under control here the last minute and see if you can string together a couple stops for a couple scores going into half.
Dalen picking up England. Nice little pick and roll up to Grease. That one's swatted by Bang. Dalen comes behind for the block, but he will pick up the foul. Pick and roll ran to perfection, but Cooper Bang was just right there for the block. Skyhawks stick with it. Weston to the free throw line.
Cooper Bang got up on that play. If you saw that replay, he can jump pretty quick off the floor and contested it clean, but then unfortunately they hit Weston on the back of the head.
Weston goes 0 for 2 from the charity stripe.
I don't know how Quam saved that. I thought he was out of bounds and he flung it behind his back and it went to the other sideline out of bounds. So good hustle by Quam there to keep that in play.
Trey Laramie will get a much needed breather for the Cowboys as we have 45 seconds remaining here in this opening half. Skyhawks lead by 13. Hanson with the ball in the wing, looking to go right to the rim. Scoop layup won't go. Saved by Reese, but right to the Skyhawks. Cowboy fans looking for an over and back. Weston, fake the pass, bury the triple.
Again, he's got 4 threes here in the second quarter alone. Just he's hot right now.
Bang turns it over to Weston. Weston looking to go coast to coast, and he'll finish for 2. Shiloh opening this one up here. 5 seconds to go in this opening half. Schleppenbach looking to spin. We are going to get whistle called by the referee. Looks like it's going to be a foul on Grease.
It's a second personal. I was trying to see what he was doing. I saw Schleppenbach kind of spin there, and I couldn't see exactly what Grease did, but the ref said he pushed him.
2 seconds remain. Going inside. Bucket won't go. Rebounded by the Skyhawks. And that concludes our opening half on our BNC National Bank scoreboard, where we have the home team Skyhawks 45, the Cowboys of Killdeer 27. We'll step aside and be back after this right here on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride.
The foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
We are back on the PSP Network for our halftime show. The intermission brought to you by Magic Towing. Magic Towing, remember the number and call Magic Towing when you need a tow. No job too big or small. Name PSP Network when you need a tow and save $50. Taking a look at our wonderful camera operator, John Samuelson, as he was able to get an overhead view of the new Shiloh facilities that are going up right now. So you can see they're adding on a new wing to the school. Looking pretty nice, Anthony.
Yeah, they got the football field there and the baseball field coming next on this nice drone shot by John Samuelson. And pretty cool. I think they took it last week, though, so today there's a lot more snow on the fields than this was not today, as Bismarck got, I think, about 4 inches of snow today, and it's a lot colder than when they were up here last week getting that nice shot for us.
They're adding 2 new classroom wings, a performing arts center, and an additional gym with fitness center being added. Once again, that drone was shot by John Samuelson. TD helped out a little bit. He wanted his credit. But we'll jump over into our Magic Towing intermission here as we have the home team on the scoreboard, the Shiloh Christian School Skyhawks leading 45 over the Killdeer Cowboys 27.
Yeah, great first half by both teams. Obviously, Shiloh out ahead by 18 here, and I just got a couple stats here and go through some of that. First for Killdeer, I got Cale Hansen, the senior, with 7. Owen Schleppenbach with 7 as well. You got Cooper Bang with 1. He's being, he's a 15-point per game scorer right now. He's being held to 1 point. So we would like to see Cooper Bang get going here in the second half. Jackson Reese also with 0 tonight. You got Wyatt Bonner with 2 and Ja'Cory Dalen with 8, giving 27 for the Killdeer Cowboys here in the first half, sorry. Going over to the number 4 team in the state, Shiloh Christian. They are led in scoring tonight by the 6'3" senior Wyatt Weston. He has 20 so far at halftime. He had 4 threes there in the second quarter. Got 8 by Dawson Davis, 2 by Caden England, 11 by Carson Quam, and 4 by Tristan Grease, giving Shiloh their 45 points here in the first half.
Now, Caden England, his scoring might not be where he's accustomed to, coming in averaging about 13 points a game. But if he's got his teammates like Wyatt Weston going, really getting his shot, knocking down, like you mentioned, 20 points in that opening half, Tristan Grease battling down low, Quam down there, they really just need him to be able to take care of the basketball.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he's done. He had a little foul trouble early, had 2 quick fouls in the first quarter. But England is he's the facilitator, right? He's the floor general. He's the guy that is the leader of the team. He averages almost 7 assists a night. He's getting rebounds. He's doing other things besides scoring, which has led to Shiloh have an 18-point lead here at halftime over the number 3 team in the state in Killdeer.
So we talked about Shiloh right there. How about for the Cowboys? I mean, they were right there until about, 2.5 minutes left in that second quarter, and then Shiloh was able to just blow this lead up to 18. So, I mean, if you're Coach Pruitt, what are you telling your team at half?
You know, you're saying, hey, we play a fast style of basketball, so does Shiloh, right? We need to just have them make a couple mistakes, and we need to make some shots, right? You know, basketball is a game of runs. Shiloh went on a huge run there, and obviously you find yourself in an 18-point hole at halftime. But Coach Pruitt, I'm sure in the locker room, is saying, hey, guys, you know, we're playing on their floor. It's a tough place to play. Let's come out here in the second half. Let's get a couple stops quick, and let's get a couple buckets and make Brad Miller call a timeout and see what can happen if we can just start cutting into this lead.
Magic Towing. Remember the name PSP Network when you need a tow and save $50. Magic Towing, your intermission for the PSP Network. We'll step aside and be back after this.
Why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
For people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Spas Etc. is excited to introduce the addition of the Master Spas line, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas and swim spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools and saunas. Come check out the outstanding lineup of Master Spas at Spas Etc.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Welcome back to the PSP Network as we transition from our halftime show. Once again brought to you by Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. As we get ready for some second half action, the Cowboys of Killdeer will handle the first possession.
Shiloh's got a great student section tonight too. I want to give them a little shout out too. You know, they got the guys and girls in jersey night tonight and filled the whole stands dang near behind the hoop, which that makes a great home court atmosphere.
Who's got the most tough jersey out there?
I don't know, probably that. I don't know, Ja Morant maybe?
Tough bucket going down by Jackson Reese. You know what, I'm also gonna have to agree with you on the Ja.
It's good to see Reese get in the score column there. First bucket of the night. You know, we got to see him get going a little bit here.
Cowboys turn it over up the court to Davis. He's able to corral it, but didn't have a shot. We'll bring it back out. He's gonna pull up. He was looking for a foul called. He's not gonna get it. Cowboys are off and running. Bang, pull up three. That one won't go. Reese sticks with it. Battling down low. That one won't go. Quam's coming away with it.
Thought Reese got bumped on his left arm there, but no call. He's just got to fight through that and get the next one.
England with the ball, step back. Thought about it. He'll kick it out to Quam. They'll reset the offense. England, he'll step back three. That one won't go. Rebounded by Hansen.
Yeah, just settling jump shot there by England. I'd like to see him attack, you know, get to the rim.
Wyatt Weston's going to pick up the foul. That was just an unfortunate situation. Wrong time, wrong place.
It's his second. That's the second foul here of the evening, so you got to just kind of keep an eye on that. You don't want to pick up another one here quick in the third.
Reese going inside to Bang. That one's going to get poked away by Davis. It's England, he's looking to go coast to coast, and he'll get the right-handed bucket.
That's what I was just kind of saying. I wanted to see England get inside, you know, and get a layup, and there he was able to get in and finish.
Hansen going to work on Davis, goes inside to Dalen. That one won't fall for Jacory. Looks like England lost his footing. Skyhawks stick with it. Grease, that one won't go. Weston right there. His won't go. England right there. Bodies flying everywhere. So looks like they're going to get Jacory Dalen on the loose ball foul.
Oh. I don't know. That was good hustle by both teams there, so I'm not going to, can't say anything bad there. I love to see the hustle, and, you know, that's, you can't teach hustle, you know, with these coaches, and when you have kids that are going after loose balls like that, that's good to see.
It's just something you want to have. You want to be that guy getting every loose ball. Skyhawks looking to set up the corner three for Seifert. That one well defended by the Cowboys. Grease thought about it. He will do it. Won't go. Quam right there for the rebound. Kicks it out to England. Caden England taking the bump. They're going to get Jacory Dalen on his fourth personal.
Yeah, that's a big fourth foul there by Dalen. Just not a good area for him to be in. He got caught up with England coming downhill at him, you know, knowing that he had three, and just picks up that fourth.
England going to work on Jacory Dalen. Quam's three, that one won't go. Rebounded by Cooper Bang, and he's looking to push it. He's able to corral his dribble. Going inside, absorbs the contact, and he'll kiss it off the glass for two.
Gotta see Killdeer get downhill. You know, they gotta do a little better job of rebounding on the defensive end here.
Weston's pull-up jumper won't fall. Grease battling inside for the rebound. It looks like that foul is going to be called on Jackson Reese for the Cowboys. Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. There's no other choice to steal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan today at 222-2155. Hansen with the ball, gives it up to Bang. Bang looking to turn the corner. Good defense by the Skyhawks, and Weston dips it off. England, he'll lay it in for 2. Hansen and the Cowboys looking to come right back. They gonna count it? They're gonna count the bucket. Kale Hansen absorbs the bump and finishes. Take a look at that one more time, brought to you by Ryan Family Dealership. Good balance by Hansen, able to stick with it.
I like the call by the official there to give him the and 1 too, because it was continuation. You know, he went, got bumped, he didn't take another dribble, he went right up with it. So I do like that. That is the correct call.
Converts the old-fashioned three-point play. Quam, tough jumper. That one won't go. Grease battling inside out to England. His three-pointer straight on, won't fall. Quam comes away with a rebound. Deep three by Seifert. That ball is tipped out and it will go back to the Skyhawks. Look at how deep this three-pointer was. Skyhawks stick with it. Seifert from long range.
Almost makes you think that he was like that the shot clock was running down or something, but there was 32 seconds on it and he let her fly.
Quam kicks it out to England. England tried to get a little too fancy with it. Would like to see a jump stop quick pitch. He was there. Weston right to the rim. He's going to get fouled and will go to the free throw line.
Shiloh right now just that they're attacking. They're making Killdeer be out of position defensively. And, you know, I give credit to Shiloh right now. They're winning the rebounds. They're getting second chance opportunities just like that deep three by Seifert. And, you know, when you get in and out basketball and you shoot one possession, you get an offensive rebound, do a kick out three, the percentages just go up because it's confidence, rhythm, you know, you're stepping into it, and good things happen.
As Weston goes 50% from our Serve Pro charity stripe. Schleppenbach gives it up to Hansen. England thought about stepping in. Good ball movement by the Cowboys. Jackson Reese gets it to go for 2.
A nice pass there, just setting Reese up wide open.
Weston, his triple. He's still got it going from that first half.
He's got a burner, as I would say. His hand's on fire. He's just, anything that he shoots from the three-point line tonight is going in.
I mean, he's a big-time shooter like we mentioned. He knocked down 65 threes last year alone. He's a guy that the Skyhawks need to have going for them to make this deep run late into the season. Taking a look at that one more time on our Ryan Family Dealership replay. For 50 years, Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. Shop their inventory at driveryan.com. Skyhawks coming away with the steal. England, he can't get it to go, but he'll get fouled and head to the line.
Right now, Shiloh is just they're playing harder. They are, you know, it seems like they just want this game a little bit more than Killdeer right now. And, you know, you would like to see Killdeer string together a couple stops and try to hold Shiloh from these second possessions.
Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Dakota Square Arco. Why have so many people made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store? Quality fuel, convenience items, an awesome touchless car wash, and the best customer service. See for yourself. Dakota Square Arco, west of Dakota Square Mall at 1520 24th Avenue, Southwest Minot. As England gets the second one to fall on our Serve Pro free throw line.
England's got 5 points here in the second half early, and we like to see that for him as we were talking about getting rolling. You know, he's doing a lot more for his team than scoring, but you like to see him get in there and score.
Dovitz able to stick with it and get the putback bucket. Weston, ball fake. He's going to get it to go for the and one. Wyatt Weston, Mr. Do-It-All here tonight.
Yeah, look at him here. Nice spin move. Takes the contact. Nice layup. You know, he's he is doing it all. He's shooting the threes outside, but also you see him, you know, using his size. He's 6'3", right? He can get down low and battle with people, and he's an excellent scorer.
So he converts on the old-fashioned three-point play. Hansen's defended by Quam. Spin move. Going right back to it, and he gets it to go for 2. Cowboys still trying to pick up full court. England with the left-hand finish.
That was a nice move there by England, and kind of had the, what would you call it, a little jelly layup going up on the left side. Nice play.
So it looks like Cooper Bang's going to get called for the offensive foul. Let's take a look at that one more time. Just driving right down Main Street, little step to the side, left hand, kiss it off the glass. That one got the Skyhawk bench fired up.
I believe that's the 4th foul there on Dobitz, and you get Schleppenbach back into the game. So Killdeer's got a little bit of foul trouble. Ja'Cory Dalen with 4, and Dobitz off the bench with 4. So, and you also got Hansen with 3. So fouls are kind of adding up for Killdeer, and you know Shiloh's taking advantage of being able to go to the line.
Weston kicks it over to the corner. Nice pull-up jumper by Barth. Dawson Davis forces a turnover on the Cowboys. Looks like that one bounced off the knee of Cale Hansen and will stay on this side of the court. Caden England with the ball, looking to go to work. Takes the contact, can't get that one to go. Schleppenbach gives it up to Hansen.
Might have gotten away with a little bit of an offensive there, kind of leaned in and created the contact first.
Skyhawks foul will be called on number 2, Landon Barth, the 6'1" senior. It's going to be his first personal. Cowboys get it in quickly. That three-pointer won't go. Davis looking to push it. Cowboys did a very good job of recovering. Davis, one extra pass. Weston, 6th triple of the ball game for Wyatt Weston.
Burner. That's all I'm going to say. Burner.
Cooper Bang, quick pull up. He is able to elevate, and for being 6'4", 6'3", the way he's able to get just vertical. That corner 3 by Barth won't go. The way he's able to just get vertical on all of his jump shots is a real advantage. So he's able to get that tip in back in. Looks like Cowboys are going to get called for a delay of game warning.
Yeah, they're kind of, the officials telling Coach Pruitt kind of what's going on, and Pruitt saying, good call, whatever. And I think he touched the ball and kind of threw it over away from the official.
Barth's corner 3 won't go, rebounded by Hansen. Hansen throws it away, stolen by Weston. Kick out, jumper, that one's good. Jack Pelham, the 5'9" freshman, getting in the scoring column.
Well, Shiloh in 3 quarters here is already over their average for the game of 65. So, you know, Shiloh's scoring the ball at a high clip tonight with all the good shooting going on.
Dalen comes away with the steal, and he'll get it to go to Corey for 2. Schleppenbach and Dalen picking up. Gives it up to Weston. 3-on-3. Good poke out from behind by Bang. That one will go out of bounds. So we got Quam and Seifert coming back in.
Yeah, you like to see Killdeer here get out one more stop before the 3rd and see what Shiloh draws up out of this.
Davis, his pull-up jumper is good. It's good if it goes. I don't even know what you call that, but that blocked it up at half court. Take a look at that pull-up jumper one more time by Dawson Davis on your Ryan Family Dealership replay, where the home team Skyhawks lead the visitors the visiting Cowboys 71-46. We'll be back for the fourth quarter right here on the PSP Network.
Had your back, or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need. Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank,
As we return to Shiloh Gymnasium, as that three-pointer is tipped by the Cowboys. They're looking to push it right away. Won't go. Dalen there to clean it up. Might have been the quickest timeout for a quarter break I think I've ever been a part of.
It moved. We went to an ad, and all of a sudden we're like, holy, they're coming back and already getting us back in the game.
Wyatt Weston might have, in my eyes, definitely thought that could have been called an and one, but he fought through it and he was able to finish for two.
A lot of control there by Hansen. Just tough time getting back. It just hasn't been their night for the Cowboys here in Bismarck.
Looks like Wyatt Weston's going to pick up the foul. Jackson Reese and Ja'Cory Dalen are going to check back in for the Cowboys.
And you know, Weston and England had foul trouble in the first quarter. You know, they both had to go sit down for a couple minutes, you know, when they were in foul trouble. So for them to come out and play clean the last two quarters of basketball and get this lead opened up, it's been impressive.
Dalen lost the ball. Skyhawks looking to push it in transition. Quam, he's going to get bumped, and he'll go to the Serve Pro free throw line for 2 free throws. Just an unforced turnover by the Cowboys. Just lost the handle on the dribble and tried to make a play, trying to save it, but threw it to the Skyhawks.
Yeah, it's one of those games where we all know how that goes sometimes. You know, it just doesn't go your way some nights.
Checking in, little game break on the PSP Network, jumping over to South Prairie Max as they currently lead the number 2 team in the state of girls, Carrington. Reese gets the putback for 2. Owen Schleppenbach gets the 3 going. He's had a quiet night thus far. The Skyhawks had a great game plan in slowing him down.
Yeah, you got to give credit to Coach Miller and Shiloh, and what they had tonight is they came out and they knew Killdeer was going to be physical and fast and use their length against you. And you know, Shiloh had a great game plan to slow down their studs. And obviously, when you make shots, it's hard to beat a team on their home floor.
Taking a look at that Schleppenbach corner 3. This Grease is going to get the putback to go. Cowboys still looking to push it. Jackson Reese just lost his dribble a little bit. Schleppenbach turns it over to Quam. Quam inside to Grease, little give and go action. So Weston's getting bumped down there, sticks with it, gives it up to Caden England as they are able to pick that one away. Here's Bang in transition, and he will lay it in for 2. Looks like Caden England is hobbling over to the bench.
Yeah, it was kind of on that drive. It almost looks like he kind of banged knees with the defender there. Hopefully he's okay. He's had a great second half for Shiloh tonight, and you hope that it's nothing serious.
Jack Pelham dribbling it up. Good defense by Dalen. Got to be smart not to pick up that 5th. Quam, wing 3. You got it. Timeout on the floor called by Coach Miller and the Skyhawks, brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. We'll take one with them and be back after this.
Take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
So we return to Shiloh Gymnasium following that First International Bank and Trust timeout. As always, find them online at fibt.com. Wyatt Weston will pick up the foul. Looks like he got bumped in the face and didn't agree with the no call there. He picks up a cheap one.
It's his fourth foul. You got 5 minutes left, but you're up 27, so it's one of those things that's okay.
It's also all about building good habits too, you know? Like just because you're not getting a call or the game's not going your way, which I mean for Wyatt Weston thus far, it definitely has been going his way. He has been shooting the lights out tonight, but that's one of those little things where if you don't get the call, you can't just pick up that cheap foul just because you're a little frustrated, because especially like I mentioned in the pregame show, as we're getting going, we're kind of getting into the deeper part of the season as Schleppenbach knocks down the three. You want to continue to build good habits. You don't want to build those bad habits like picking up cheap fouls.
Yeah, especially when you're going to be needed, right? You know, at the end of the year, your games get closer and a little more, you know, higher meaning to say, you know, that you got to be smart.
Quam with the steal, that layup won't go. It's like he smacked one of the Shiloh student section fans as that three will fall by Dawson Davis. Take a look at that one more time on our Ryan Family Dealership replay. Skyhawks sticking with the missed layup. Dawson Davis knocks down the triple on the wing. Skyhawks take a full timeout, and we'll take one with them, and we'll be back after this.
The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Ackerman Estvold is here with the latest tools and innovations to design smart. Our team of architects and engineers carefully plan every step of construction, making it possible to build bold. And most importantly, we know how valuable it is to give back, ensuring our communities continue to thrive for generations to come. That's Ackerman Estvold.
So we return from the timeout, and Hansen's firing a three as that one won't fall, rebounded by the Skyhawks. Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Envision Cooperative. Envision Cooperative of Rugby, Towner, Mohall, Sherwood, and Wolford is here to help you with your farming and home needs.
Wyatt Weston again, the burner. Just this kid's had a special night tonight, and there you get a nice dump off there by Reese. Little heat check there.
Hansen trying to give it up. One thing about this Cowboys team thus far, though, is they are a very unselfish bunch. They always have their head up, and they're looking to advance the basketball. They're looking to get their teammates involved. As Englund, don't know if he was going for a layup or trying to throw it off the glass to Grease, but did not work in their favor. Little dump off pass from Hansen to Bang, and Cooper Bang will head to the free throw line for 2.
Looks like Killdeer is putting in the bench now. They came here, they battled hard in the capital city, but Shiloh they had a great game plan tonight for Killdeer here, and tough loss for Killdeer as it'll be their second loss on the year, but you got to give credit to Shiloh. I mean, you're going to get a standing ovation here coming out. You played well. You hosted number 3 in your own gym, and to perform like this and have 86 points with your starters going out is a very impressive win for Shiloh.
Definitely not a knock on the Cowboys either. They're going to be a team there at the end of the season, no doubt in my mind. Because, I mean, they're, like you mentioned, second loss. We'll jump into our PSP Network Plus, the exclusive broadcast home for all these different sporting events coming up with the winter time. As always, jump on to the pspnetwork.com, take a look at some of our promotions we have for the tournament time. Make sure you can take advantage and be sure to watch all your favorite athletes perform. But jumping back into the Cowboys, I mean, like I was going on, it's going to be their second loss, but I mean that first one, they had 3-point game with the number 1 team in the state in Class A basketball in Kindred. And one for Moline. He's able to get it to go with the right-handed layup.
A good hustle play. You got some of the JV guys, a little bit of the bench in here, and you like to see these guys get minutes too. It's fun when you're got a nice crowd here, and it's always fun to get good minutes.
So he's able to convert on the Serve Pro free throw line charity stripe.
And like you said earlier, Killdeer is going to be there in the region tournament time. Tonight teams have those games, all year, and you would much rather have it happen in a regular season game at Shiloh rather than in the region tournament, or in a play-in game and a challenge game. So you can learn from it. A loss always isn't the worst thing, right? You suffer losses playing the game, and you got to learn from it and bounce back and get ready to finish out the regular season hard and hit tournament time running.
The Cowboys are looking to push it. So that one won't go by Tate Norby, who checked into the game for the first time tonight. Along with him for the Cowboys is number 4, Grayson Fettig. So that 3-pointer won't go. Number 52, Joseph Ducart, also in for the first time. And that layup will go. That layup will go by Trey. Wing 3 for the Skyhawks, and that one's going to fall by Bakowitz. Skyhawks are going to take a quick timeout for some substitutions, so we will stay right here on the PSP Network. And we'll take a look at that Ryan Family Dealership 3-pointer one more time. Bakowitz is able to knock it down. .60 seconds remain here in this final quarter. Fettig with the ball, gives it up. Corner 3 by the Cowboys. That one won't go. Couldn't get the number. That one looked like it was Norby. His 3-pointer just off the mark. So the Cowboys will get it in. As I mentioned, Shiloh with another heap of substitutions, getting more bench guys, which even if it might be the 60 seconds, getting any varsity time at this level, it's totally worth it. Totally got to build off it, as that 3-pointer is good by Bonner. Wyatt Bonner stepping outside, knocking down the triple. The clock ticks down, and we have hit triple zeros on our BNC National Bank scoreboard, where we have the home team on the scoreboard, the Shiloh Christian School Skyhawks, taking down the number 3 team in the state, the Killdeer Cowboys, by a score of 92-65. We're going to go ahead and jump right into our Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads post-game show right here on the PSP Network. Whether you are looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit us online at planningteam.com. And Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. As Mr. Anthony Vetter has made his way down to the court, and he's able to catch up with the winning coach here tonight in head coach of the Skyhawks, Brad Miller.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Miller. Great win tonight. How did it feel to host number 3 Killdeer and have a great game like tonight where you score over 90 points against the number 3 team in the state?
Well, first of all, Greg does a really good job with his group. They're always a challenge. They do a good job of that run and jump press defense, so it's a battle, and we knew it would be. Our guys just were on tonight, and we're hitting lots of shots, particularly Weston. He was lights out, so good effort by our guys, and we'll just kind of try to build off this and see what we can do next.
Yeah, you guys always play a great schedule, it seems like, always in the regular season. And, you always see Shiloh playing. You guys played Kindred. You guys played Devil's Lake. Now you play Killdeer. How does playing such a tough schedule in the regular season help you guys for not only region play, but also if you can get to the state tournament?
Well, it does help you because basically if you play really good teams, they're going to expose what you're not good at, and then you can go back and practice. You can work on those things you're not good at. And, you hope that you can sneak a couple wins against those really good teams, so you can get some confidence. But I think having a tough schedule really helps us, and that's why we're willing to go all over the state and, play way out there. Like we were up in Grafton. We're going to go to Thompson. We're going to go to Central Cass. So, like you said, we already played a few of those other guys. So we try to make it as tough as we can during the season so that when we get to the end, we're ready to play.
Well, thanks, Coach, for your time. I'm going to get Weston over here.
Okay.
Wyatt, great win tonight. Tonight you had 4 threes in the first half alone, and you were able to find your shot against Killdeer, who plays this run and jump kind of crazy defense at you. How were you able to get your shot tonight and get balanced and be in control?
I think it was just confidence from playing hard basketball at practices, and then also my teammates were making great passes and finding me while I was open, so it's them, not me.
Yeah, they found you. You had 30 points through 3 quarters tonight. You had a total of 7 threes, and but your team also had a season high in points tonight. You guys scored over 90 points, so that's great for your team to have your season high in points. And how far can you guys go when you're clicking on offense like tonight?
As a team, we know we can go pretty far. I think we can compete with the best in the state when we're on our game, and we just got to push the pedal down the rest of the season.
Well, thanks for your time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anthony, for catching up with Coach Miller and Wyatt Weston. We'll step aside on the PSP Network, and we'll be right back for our post-game show, once again brought to you by Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads.
Nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany? Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, Coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here. Hit all, 7, pressure, poise, yeah! It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot! Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Welcome back to the PSP Network, where we have our post-game show, once again brought to you by Planning Team Financial Advisors, helping clients work toward financial freedom, and Shots Crossroads. Shots Crossroads, get filled up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. Go ahead and jump into the recap of tonight's matchup, where we had the number 4 team in the state, the home team on the scoreboard, the Shiloh Christian School Skyhawks, defeating the number 3 team in the state in the Killdeer Cowboys, once again, 92-65.
Yeah, great game by both teams, but tip of the hat to Shiloh, so we'll just go through some quick stats here. First for the Cowboys, they tonight were led in scoring by Cale Hansen. He had 12, along with Schleppenbach led him with 13, Hansen with 12, Cooper Bang with 11, Ja'Cory Dalen with 8, McCory Dalen with 4, and 6 by Jackson Reese. So Killdeer had a little bit of a down night shooting, but that you got to give credit to Shiloh Christian for what they did here tonight. And looking at Shiloh tonight, they were obviously led by Wyatt Wesson with 35 points on the evening, Dawson Davis with 13, Carson Quam with 14, 8 for Tristan Grease, 9 for Caden England, and 2 for Pelham and 2 for Barth, giving them their 93 points tonight.
Yeah, definitely just an off game for Killdeer, but like we said earlier, they're a team that's going to be back. They're going to be there towards the end of the season. But we'll go ahead and jump right into our Spas Etc. move of the game. Spas Etc., a family-owned business with over 22 years of experience, providing top-notch spa, hot tub, sauna, and tanning bed sales and installation services. Jumping into this, look at just the tic-tac-toe, just the unselfish ball movement by the Skyhawks. Davis, little dribble drive, defense steps off, dumps it down to Quam. Quam, one more to Grease, and Grease is able to punch it home, and that ultimately gave Shiloh their biggest lead of the game at that point, and they ultimately just took off after that.
Yeah, that was a momentum play. It was kind of a battle back and forth, and you get this that goes out to Shiloh tonight. They were playing together, just like you heard from Wyatt Wesson. The team clicked tonight, and that's just how the game went tonight for Shiloh, is they were able to make the extra pass and always find the open guy.
Go ahead and jump right into our Sports Clips MVP. Sports Clips will keep you looking your best. Check in online with a hairstylist today at sportsclips.com. And for our Sports Clips MVP player of the game, well, Anthony, you listed off his stats and his ability to impact the basketball game here tonight. That is number 1, the 6'3" senior for the Skyhawks, Wyatt Weston.
Yeah, he had a great game tonight. Finished with 35 points, a team high. He had 7 triples, and what stood out to me is that second quarter, right? Shiloh went on that run. He had 16 points in the second quarter, making 4 triples. It was fun to see him not only shoot from outside, though, but tonight he got to the line 8 times. He was 5 for 8 from the free throw line tonight, so he got fouled, made some points at the line, and he also had a couple of easy layups and a couple nice moves down low, so he can really do it all. And when Wyatt Weston is playing that good, and you get the other guys that chip in and feed off of that energy, look at what Shiloh can do. That's why they scored 93 points tonight, and that's why he is the MVP of the game tonight.
Definitely a good overall performance by the Skyhawks here tonight, as once again they take down the number 3 team in the state, the Killdeer Cowboys. Once again, take a look at the PSP Network the rest of the week. As always, find us on YouTube at PSP. Well, that will wrap up tonight's post-game show. Once again, brought to you by Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads. With John Samuelson on the mic, John Samuelson on cameras, Todd Domries on a camera and producing, along with me, Anthony Vetter. I'm Caden Sheen, and this has been the PSP Network.
Cut against it. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Caldic, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.